Hey guys, it's Zach again, back with some more Dark Souls PvP for you. Before I get started with this commentary, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers though. Whether you found me through my duels with Uzi, or a Sunlight Blade top 10, or you just stumbled on my videos, I gotta say I appreciate your interest in my channel, and I'm actually trying to break 100 subscribers with this video now that we're talking about that, so if you're not subbed but you like what you see, go ahead and click the annotation over my humanity counter, or where my humanity counter would be, in the top left corner, because that'll just subscribe you to my channel. And yeah, okay, so now that my shameless self-promotion is finished, let's talk Dark Souls. If you didn't know it yet, I play Dark Souls exclusively on the Xbox 360, which means I was not and am not eligible to participate in the Dark Souls 2 beta. It sucks, but fortunately, the people that were accepted to try out the beta have supplied the Xbox users with a bunch of information about what's in store for us when Dark Souls 2 comes out. So I want to take a bit of time to talk about that stuff now. I just kind of got a list of facts here. Miyazaki, the director of Demon Souls and Dark Souls, said that he wasn't satisfied when FromSoft had to patch Dark Souls, and his personal belief was that they released it before it was ready. And so he said that this time Dark Souls 2 will be complete before launch, which means we shouldn't expect any patches on Dark Souls 2, which is kind of a cool little fact, I thought at least. Also, the world map for Dark Souls 2 is reportedly of similar size to Dark Souls map, just with more content, more densely packed with content probably, and areas of interest. There's nearly twice as many people working on the world creation for this sequel, so we should expect a pretty densely packed area, I'd say. In designing the map itself, FromSoft's main objective was to create areas unlike anything seen in Demon Souls or Dark Souls, which could mean that popular speculation about the real painted world being in Dark Souls 2 isn't likely. I'm talking about the dragon bridge that you probably saw in the trailer, where people said that kind of resembled the painted world of Ariamis, but if they're creating completely new areas, then we probably shouldn't expect to see recycled material. Developers also talked about having a journal function that keeps track of, like, clues, I guess, for the player to refer back to, which I'm not really sure if I'm into that idea. It sounds kind of Elder Scrolls-ish to me. But I guess if we need a journal, we need a journal. And the decision to move back to server-based PvP was actually made by Miyazaki himself, which is interesting because that seems to be the only thing he's been allowed to contribute to this project so far. Kind of got him on the back burners for Dark Souls 2, which is a bummer because he's a genius. Finally, it's been confirmed that Dark Souls 2 is not set in Lordran, so where? I don't really know, guys. I'll have to leave the speculation up to you. And that's it for me on Dark Souls 2. Check out this last fight, and I'll talk to you later.